the 2015 World and European Champion, the 2021 World Championship silver medalist, 26-year-old Russian figure skater Elizaveta Tuktamisheva spoke about the show of the Japanese figure skater Yuzuru Hanyu, in which the two-time Olympic champion performs alone. "It seems to me that this is only possible in Japan and only with Yuzuru Hanyu, because he can be said to be like a god there. He is worshipped by millions of people, he is a very popular figure skater. How he survived it I have no idea. It's insanely difficult. Even 3 numbers in the show are physically very difficult to skate, and to perform for 3 hours in a row. I can't imagine where he got his strength from. It's really very cool, but I'm not such a flying bird. And I don't think I could." Could such a format take root in Russia? I am not sure. We have a lot of great skaters. I can't single out one person who could do the same, Tuktamisheva said. The double Olympic champion returns to the professional ice this weekend with 3 shows in his home region of Miyagi, paying respect on the 12th anniversary of the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake, just 2 weeks after completing his one-off solo show in Tokyo. Gymnastics legend Uchimura Kohei is set to make an appearance. Hanyu Yuzuru has been a busy man since retiring from competitive figure skating. The Japanese legend has produced and performed multiple professional ice shows as a one-man band. The 28-year-old is not stopping there. Fresh off giving his worldwide fans the gift of a live-streamed show, Hanyu is heading home, to Miyagi Prefecture, for what will be an emotional homecoming. Miyagi Prefecture was one of the hardest hit by the Great East Japan earthquake and tsunami disaster on March 11, 2011. Hanyu himself had to be evacuated from hometown Sendai, later recalling the stillness of the star-filled night sky, from which the name of his forthcoming show's Notte Stellata, Starry Night in Italian, comes. Due to his career, Hanyu has never performed on the anniversary of the tragedy. That will change this week, when he will perform on 3 consecutive days from 10 to 12 March. Since retiring, Hanyu has self-produced 2 shows, Prologue and Gift, both of which were performed solo. Gift was history-making. Performed 2 weeks ago at the Tokyo Dome, it was the first time a figure skating show had taken place at one of Japan's most historic sporting venues. And yet, the one-night-only show sold out the 35,000 tickets available, and also many worldwide live-streaming tickets. With the first 2 chapters of his professional skating career under his belt, Hanyu will now turn his attention to Notte Stellata as the whirlwind of shows continues. During his career, he has regularly donated his earnings to Sendai and Miyagi, including his hometown ice rink. Now, he has the chance to reflect on the events of 12 years ago. When announcing this show back in January, he said, "I want this to be about everyone's remembrance of 3,11. Like what they thought when they were looking up at the sky that evening. I want this to be an opportunity to bring people together. As someone who lives in Sendai, I can't remember the last time I saw as many stars as I did that night. It turned pitch black just like that and the electricity was out. It was so dark in the city, but I remember thinking how bright the stars were then." Even as the circuit of ice shows wears on, Hanyu has been busy away from his skates too. According to Japanese popular culture news site Monton Web, his recent gift show at the Tokyo Dome is being turned into an illustrated book. Japanese manga specialists Clamp have been tasked with drawing the book, which is set to be published in ad page size over 64 pages by Kodansha on 1st of September. The book is due to tell the story of the ice show in illustrated picture format, with words by Hanyu, with non-Japanese translations a possibility in future. Notte Stellata will be Hanyu's first collaboration with others since he began performing his self-productions. 3-time gymnastics Olympic gold medalist Uchimura Kohei is due to make a surprise appearance, in an as-yet-unknown role, in the show, which will also star his former choreographer Shailin Born-Turok and former training mate Jason Brown, in addition to fellow Japanese skaters Miyahara Satoko, Suzuki Akiko, Tanaka Keiji, Morita Kahito, and Ango Rika. Hanyu and Uchimura, who is 6 years Hanyu's senior, both retired competitively last year. the former in July and the latter in March. Throughout their careers, the two showed mutual admiration and respect, embracing a common drive to perfect their respective crafts that placed each in a league of his own. Now, they will be plying their trades together, although it remains to be seen just how exactly, which only adds to the intrigue. How the two interact on ice will be one of the big talking points from Note Stelata.